Guys, this is Oche Toto coming at you guys again with another video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about this is a message to the black NFL players. So I have a message for them. Why don't you NFL players who are black protest the NFL? Why you guys don't want to protest? You guys are making millions of dollars, right? No, you guys may say, well, I mean, like, look, it's my career, bro. I'm making millions of dollars, like, bro. But look, you have enough money in your bank account, right? You can be satisfied with that type of money. You don't need to make more millions of dollars if you're satisfied, right? At the end of the day, these folks are oppressing you, even in the NFL. They don't want you to protest against the injustice that is happening with your people in the black community. All I'm asking, and many people are asking, is to protest against the NFL. Why? Because these folks don't respect you. They're not, like, you have to understand, these folks are making you be, they're controlling like you're like a slave. And you need to put these folks in line and tell them that, look, we're the ones that's making you money. Our talent is carrying out this league, and you know deep down inside, this league represents 80% of the black players. You know that for a fact. And until you remove that policy, we won't play for you. That's simple. It's not that hard. If more of you black folks in the NFL act like this, these folks will stay in line, and they will just listen to what you're saying, because they can't control you. They know that majority of the blacks in that NFL, if they boycott the NFL, they know that their league and their organization is bankrupt, and not only that, the owners will lose money, and that will cause problems. And a lot of you NFL black players are gonna let that slide, and let these folks tell you what to do when you're a grown ass man. You're like taller. I'm not saying you shouldn't fight them in a fist fight, but I'm saying that you should boycott them and teach them a lesson, and you're not going to violate my First Amendment right. I'm American just like you. Just because I took a knee for my First Amendment right doesn't mean that you're going to make a policy and not let me take a damn knee over a damn flag that doesn't even represent the black community or other people of color, only represent the white community. That's all that flag represents. So I'm asking you, the black NFL players, just boycott the NFL. They're not going to respect you. Who cares what the fans say? Oh, you're making millions of dollars. You should be grateful. These folks don't want you to make millions of dollars. Let's be honest. These folks are even jealous of you being a NFL players. Who cares what these folks say? When they say to you, well, you're not oppressed anymore, you're making millions of dollars. But yet, millions of dollars can come and go. You can lose that money anytime and anywhere. What does making $1 million have to do of their people being discriminated and racially profiled and being racially killed by those race soldiers in America? Please tell me how making $1 million have to do with their people being killed in the street. Please tell me. Please tell me. But if you NFL black players research the population of the NFL, it will even say that 80% of you are. It will say that the majority of the 80% of the NFL players are black. Or I can just restate that majority of the population of the NFL are black. And you can actually boycott the NFL and tell them, either you remove that policy or we don't play for the next until the Super Bowl comes. And you tell them right in their face. Instead of being cowards and ducking your head like it's like you can't do anything about it. You have the power in your grasp. 80% of the population is black. And you guys can't boycott a simple league. And you say, well, I mean, bro, it's my career. Like, look at Kaepernick. Kaepernick didn't care. Kaepernick didn't worry about people following him. He did it on his own. He even inspired everybody in different sport events to do it. And they did it. because of that. And people was upset about that. If Kaepernick risked his career, and he even though risked his career and the money that he was making, even though he already have enough money as it is to benefit himself for the rest of his life, then so can you. Then so can you. If you're making millions of dollars like Kaepernick did, you can benefit. You have enough money to benefit in America to live with that money. You can find a different league to play with. You can find something to do to make millions of dollars. It's not that hard. But why does a millions of dollars is so important to you than your own people being shot up by the police and being racially discriminated and being racially injustice by the court who doesn't care less about their lives? Why money is so important to you, black NFL players? Please tell me why it's so important. I'm not starting anything with anybody else. I'm saying that you need to teach these owners a lesson. They're not going to respect you. I'm telling you, these folks are not going to respect you until you teach these folks a lesson. I'm not saying you should protest outside of the football league. They're not going to respect you. Boycotting them is going to get their respect. And they know that if you boycott them, then they have no choice but to submit to you, and they have to change that policy. They know this. Even in America with black Americans, they know that you are the number one consumers and spenders in America. You spend half trillions of dollars in America per year. In America. And they know if you boycott America, this country will go down to ish. And they know that. Until you set a line to these people, then they're not going to respect you. Protesting in the street is not going to get the white man and the white woman to respect you. The racist ones, if I add. They're not going to respect you if you don't set these folks in line. But if you economically boycott them, then they're going to, then you can set them in line and teach them a lesson. You can keep doing it all the time if they keep discriminating you. Just like racial injustice, boycott their city. If they don't give you justice, don't spend a dime in that city until they give you that justice that you deserve. You can go to a different state or order things online if you have to until you teach them a lesson. Because if these folks don't want to give you justice and you keep shopping at their businesses, then they're going to keep seeing that, oh, well, black people don't care about their own people being killed and being raped and being this and that. So I guess, yeah, black people, we can't respect you. They're not going to take you seriously. Sorry. You having a sore throat. So all I'm telling you, for you black athletes, protest. I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you. If majority of you black NFL players protest against the NFL, not outside of the NFL, boycott me. Don't play another game until until they remove that policy. Boycotting outside is not doing a protest outside is not going to let them respect you. They're not going to get rid of it. Boycott them in the pocketbook. If you boycott them in their money, where it's at, they're going to respect you and remove that policy. They know this. They know. Fight for your community more than making the millions of dollars, because that millions of dollars that you're making, you NFL black players, can be come and go. That shit can be gone in any time and anywhere. It can go. But your community will always be by your side. They will always support you. Money will always come and go when you have it. But your community will never come and go. They will always support you. Always. Don't listen to these folks and say that, oh, you're making $1 million. They want you to separate yourself from your own community that always supports you. Why would you separate your own people that care about you, that want your help, and support them more than these folks who don't care about you, telling you, focus on the game, focus on me, making me money, keep entertaining me, because that's all we black folks are good for, just entertaining these folks, but not caring about what we go through in America. That's why I'm not spending a dime in the NFL. I'm not going to buy their products. I'm definitely not going to watch their games. I'm definitely not going to go to their events because they have proven to me and many other blacks that that white NFL white supremacy event is more sorry, that the NFL is a white supremacist sport event. That's what that organization is, because they have proven to me that yes, it is a white supremacy organization. They have proven to me that. And I'm asking you, I'm asking you, black players out there who are dealing with this, to realize that you have the power. Risk it. I'm telling you the truth. Research who is the majority of the NFL players. I'm telling you, when all the blacks are gone, they will be begging you to come back. This is not a lie. This is the truth. Because your talent is making them money. Your talent is bringing a lot of fans to watch you play. Your talent is putting money in the owner's pocket. They know that. It's not the owners making you money. It's making it puts you in the field. It's your talent that puts you in the field. You have the power, but you don't know how to use it. They're not going to respect you until you show them why you need to respect us. Because being a coward, no one respects a coward. No one respects a person that respects a victim. They only respect those who stand up against them and fight back. Those are the people that they respect at the end of the day. These owners don't respect you, even though you're bigger and stronger than them. Most of y'all look like your children to them. You're grown ass men. You can fight for yourself. You may think I'm delusional. You may think that, oh, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. You think saying this shit is gonna get. But what are you doing? What are you doing? You're letting this little ass man telling you what to do, and you're bigger than this man. You and your own people represent this field 80% of the population, and you're not doing nothing about it. And you saying I'm delusional? When these folks tell me that, oh, these NFL players who are black making millions of dollars, do you really think that I care? Because if they're making $1 million, they're still getting called the N-word. For example, Kaepernick. There are many tweets from these fans who they were supposed fans for Colt Kaepernick, call them the N-word on Twitter. And you tell me that, oh, well, they're making millions of dollars, but yet these folks called Kaepernick the N-word, even though he was making millions of dollars. Let's talk about Obama. Obama was the president of the United States. He still got called the N-word. LeBron, the same thing. His whole property was spray painted by those white supremacist terrorists, and they spray painted the N-word. And he was making $millions of dollars. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if a black person is rich or not. He's still a N-word to the white man. So don't come at me and tell me as a black person that, well, there's many blacks that are successful, but yet they still get called the N-word every single day. The white man smiling at his face saying, oh, you're better. Yeah, you're successful. But deep down inside, he doesn't want the black man to be successful. Even the white woman, even the black woman, the same thing. It doesn't matter if a black man is greater or smaller. He's still the N-word to the white man at the end of the day. And you know deep down inside I'm right. I'm not wrong, because you can't refute what I'm saying. But the point is, I want these NFL players to look deep in their heart and realize that your money, your talent, your population in the NFL is more important to these owners. And they know, and they're keeping you, and they're oppressing you. They're keeping you down to realize that power that you have. And you need to awaken. You need to push that oppression aside and let that oppression let loose, and you can finally use that power for your own advantage to keep these folks in line. But that's all I have to say in this video, because this video is about to end. So thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below and what you guys think in this video. So peace out and have a nice day.